Hello guys. So I'm happy to see you again. I'm Oleg Sharpazov from Double 12, and this is our next AMA session. So as we promised, we right now do AMA session quite regularly. We have a long AMA session, like the last one was more than an hour, and I think this one will be shorter. The Russian version was like around half an hour. We have questions from all our chats and Telegram groups, so most of them about IO for sure, and some other parts about development and next stages. So maybe some of you already saw that today we have a brand new version of our platform for social and charity project. So you can check at double12.io. So it's brand new, so you can see projects there, everything. And we will also add new regions for payments. I think like in 1-2 weeks, we will make announcement about it. And actually we have the fiat gates. So we have not only like a blockchain part, but then we have fiat payment solution in the United States via Stripe, and so in Russia, and then we also going Andrew join us, please.
Hello.
And so in Korea as well. So I just arrived from Korea. I was there around like a week, so we have like more than 15 meetings, and we had one more exchange in Korea, and I think we will also add one more. So let's talk about it step by step. Okay, so the first question, and maybe you,
Okay. Why did you decide to hold the IO immediately on 4 or 5 exchanges in round? Such a scheme hasn't been previously used by anyone. It would be better not to lose focus by resorting to several exchanges, but conclude an agreement with one larger exchange and hold the IO at once.
So it's an important question for us, and actually we have one major exchange, Coinbase is in the top 10 and have quite big audience and volume, and then we make a decision to create more adoption for our token and focus in different regions, and we carefully choose an exchanges for launching IO and listing according to geographic and audience, because so you can see that Bitinka is really focused on Latin America, the only Latin American users there. And System Coin is Turkey. Most of the users there is the Turkish people. So digital price is Italy. So Coinbase is South Asia. And right now we have one more exchange in Korea. Korea market is also important for us, quite good. And I will hope that we'll have more. We're waiting for the contract from another exchange there. And we will make announcements about Korean exchange, I think, tomorrow, because everything's signed right now, and all our year rounds will be finished until the end of the May, and also listing will be also until the end of the May. It's already signed in all contracts. Okay.
Next question. I see you put a lot of emphasis on charity. Does this mean that premium accounts will receive less airdrops?
So for sure, we are right now focused on charity and social development and social projects. And so we told you in our last AMA session that we have the goal. We have the quite big and strong goal, and to raise equivalent of $100 million for projects via our protocol and platforms, and to the achievement of these goals is quite a big challenge for us, but we are ready to do it and achieve it, and the achievement also will have a quite big influence to the outlook and to capitalization, to the adoption for everything. And for sure we will focus on this direction and this type of development and platforms where we can do it more easily to create more impact with our development as well. And right now we see a big opportunity for us in charity and social and sustainable development, because this market is not digital right now, not effective, not transparent, and this is all the challenges for us and all the opportunities to adopt our technology and platform. So one more time, you can also right now check the double12.io and see how the brand new platform looks. Yes, and about the premium account. So yeah, you will continue to receive airdrops. We plan to do it like around 1.25, maybe more. And so the ICO projects and the blockchain projects, they will have a different platform, because it's quite not good to mess social, charity, ICO, blockchain in one marketplace. So, and each platform right now they separate to the they own marketplaces. And if you can look through our new landing page, tokencell.wsl.io, you can see all platforms that's right now developed or in developing. So it don't have only the protocol right now, but we have platforms working via this protocol. And our plans to and roadmap where we can go into launch into new platforms step by step.
How will we make a profit from a charity?
This is actually a strange question. I don't know from which group we receive it, because first of all, in every document and all events, we're talking that our token is a digital asset. It's not a profit share. It's not the equity. It's not a share, and it's not a security actually. And it can be share any profits. So this is a very important thing. And the other profit of 18% of charity, I don't know what is it, because it's only charity social. Our commission in this market only 5%, and we want to do actually this to have more and more adoption for our own token in charity and social projects. And our token, maybe you can already saw that quite a good have a good utility purpose. So when we have cross-border transactions, we using a SWIFT transaction via bank, so money can be sent during weeks or months, even in Caribbean countries, Latin America, and some African, Asian. And if the person wants to use WSL tokens, they can send funds and withdraw funds immediately, and can also will affect to the adoption and capitalization.
Where you will do your own exchange?
So yeah, the question, I see the question there is we are talking buyers, not investors. Right, so for sure, right? Because investor has security, have shares, and can receive dividends. So token is digital asset. So it's the blockchain market, and it's quite different than security markets. And to use, you need to make IPO. IPO is and to sell the securities to the public is quite complicated thing, and the blockchain market works quite different. And so all these companies who promise any dividends or something like this will have very, very big problem, or a lot of them already has this problem with all regulators in every country. Next question, please. Okay. Exchange, yeah. So what about exchange? We are going to launch exchange till the end of the year, and this will be exchange for product tokens. You should see the platform for tokenization of goods and services and for collective purchases. It's quite interesting direction and brand new markets, like a blue ocean for us. And this exchange will trade this type of tokens and can be also used for any type of digital assets and tokens, like for ICO and blockchain as well.
The long tail will be held on the side of W12, and if so, will the price of the token be fixed, or will it change based on the price of the exchanges?
One more time.
So, will be the price fixed for the IOs? I think that is the questions.
Will be the price fixed on the
IOs?
Yeah, so the price for IO will be changed round by round, and they're starting from 0.003.255 till 0.004 ETH. It's more than in our crowd sale round. So because in crowd sale the price is actually fixed, and so this is also how we are going to. One of the ways to support the price, we are not providing the discounts, we're providing premium accounts during the crowdfunding. And if this is how, one of the ways to support and maintain the price of the token. Okay. Yeah, and so you can check also all prices in exchanges in the announcement websites. They already begin to do it, and the social channels, Twitter, Facebook, of the websites, everything.
There was information in the chat that in 2 years the premium accounts will expire. Hence, there is a question of how account renewal will take place.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe
How
that's true.
will it renewal?
According to the latest news, premium accounts start from 1st of April this year and valid for 2 years. The cost of premium accounts after 2 years will be discussed at the end of this period. I want to add that we try to provide premium accounts with additional features besides getting airdrop. Regarding forecast for 10 years, in my opinion, only a very mature companies in a completely static environment can plan for so long period. We focus on 1 year plan.
And so it's very important that we can see the roadmap is quite detailed, and so we already have 5 big challenges in markets where we can use our technology and platforms, and when we will achieve our goals, and if we will everything will be good, and we can develop the product for this market, we can grow very, very fast. So this is what we want to do. So to see the markets quite the brand new technology, and to have the biggest share of this market as we want to achieve in the shortest period of time.
Next question. What are the requirements and education needed to work as an Oracle?
Okay, so it will depend actually about the type of the project, because each type of the project quite different. So one of them as an environmental, ecological, second like a medicine, and the researches, and like a sustainable development projects. So it will depend, and so for sure you should have the necessary qualification for this type of work. And we are going to launch a platform for sustainable development launchpad in June, July, in this period. So, and before this, I think can also begin to choose oracles and make some partnerships as well. And it's also important that Oracle part of our protocol is right now already, and we are making audit of this. You can see now GitHub how it works. So, and we will be ready to integrate it quite soon already.
What steps are being taken to ensure that the price of the token does not decrease?
What will we make for price? So the first things we already done, we are not providing big discount for token holders, and all other tokens are locked. This is important. The second, we have market making team who will provide us liquidity for us, and also we are going to support and maintain the price in exchanges. So because this is what two major important things, and this is third also it's IO, more marketing, more new users, more adoption. Yeah, so this is what we are going to do to make a strong marketing, strong product, new users. We already have users not only for tokens, but users in our social platform, and Vlad later will speak about social projects. It's a campaign that's right now already ready and working.
The question about IO. So where we will do our IOs?
So we already published this information. So the main is Coinbene, then System Coin, Digital Price, Betinka, one Korean exchanges already added. So we will make an announcement tomorrow, and we're waiting for one more in Korea. And I really love the Korean market. So they have very strong community in the blockchain. The people very intelligent and professional there in this field and this market. They also love our product for social platform, and I think we will have a quite strong partnership there. Maybe let's read one of the questions from the chat. So to function we know, we'll see. Will we see double wealth and more changes? Yes, so will be more changes, 5, 6, and more. And after that, after the IO, we are also going to continue a partnership with top and main exchanges to also to create more adoption for the token. Okay. Someone can see refresh.
Tokens.
Okay.
Between exchange.
How will the tokens divided between exchanges? Okay, so you can check the information about the tokens on each exchange. They have their own hard caps and timelines. So it depends about from the market and requirements from the exchanges. So I think all information will be available on their websites, and there will be also the countdown before the beginning of the IO quite soon.
For how long the IO will run?
So as I told before, the IO all rounds will be finished until the end of the May, and also listing will be out in the end of the May.
I think it's the same answer for how many tokens will be available for purchase at the IO. Right?
So the amount of tokens you can also check in the websites, how many tokens for each exchange available for selling, but the whole amount will be less than was available in crowdfunding rounds.
Okay, the question is about the charity. So when will the charity platform start working?
Yesterday we updated the platform. We have updated the design of main page and added new features. You can see it on w12.io. By the end of the May, fiat payments will be available for Russia and United States. Already we are signing an agreements with non-profit organizations and setting up advertising campaigns. Vlad, can you say something?
Yeah, actually we have 29 signed agreements with non-profit organizations, and mostly they are in Russia because we are focused on Russia right now on this market. And, as Andrei said, we have already made new style of profiles for these organizations, and we have 5 running marketing campaigns for these non-profits which have agreements with us. So actually we have 9 non-profits which we verify, and they are in verifying process. But however, we have, as I said, 29 signed agreements. With
so 29 agreements. So 5 marketing campaigns right now live. 9 campaigns also done as in a moderation process. So we will have total more than 17 campaign, I think, till the end of this month. We hope we are ready to do it, and more than 30 contracts. So how many traffics each campaign is generated?
So it's around 250, 300 clicks per day. So
yeah, traffic per day for each campaign. So we are ready to generate the traffic. And when all these campaigns will be done, I think we can attract more and more users. And for sure, also important thing that the fiat gate will be working there, and our token can be used in each utility to transfer funds between cross borders, and it's also for more for more adoption and capitalization as well.
What do you think? When will the W12 protocol be used in real life? And the second part of the question, do you think the Red Cross, for example, would be interested in this?
Actually, we already start using it in this social platform, and but more features will be available soon in W12 Launchpad for sustainable development, where there is the option only pay when it's done, so we can create different funds and smart contracts there, and the payment will be transferred only when the conditions of the contract is done, and Oracle will confirm all of this. And this is the most effective way to distribute funds, because the organization can be competitive with each other and create the better product as they can do. And so the tokens will be locked in the smart contracts during the whole period, and this will be, looks like a launchpad and IEO right now on exchange, but for sustainable development projects, so we can create more impact there. And also, as the sustainable development market is quite big, so 2 things: the impact and provide better technology, transparency, and adoption of our token.
Can W12 be used as a payment means like PayPal?
First, we will accept Visa and MasterCard payments, and after that, we will accept PayPal.
Okay, question about that, I think you already answered. Will the IOs be held all at once, right?
Yeah, so in most exchanges they will have advance, but so they still have like different rounds, and I think some Korean exchange will have later rounds because right now we have quite big marketing there. We have one's best marketing partner in Korea. They right now private all campaigns, and so you can also check the activity. But we need some more time in this market as well.
Okay, and the last question, what are the advantages of the IO from the point of view of the team?
It's quite simple, maybe.
First of all, we increase the number of W12 token holders and increase the people in our community. And secondly, we're attracting additional funds for the development of the project.
So we need to fund achieve our goals. This is the most important thing for us to achieve the goals, as we said. So we'll do everything that we can to do it, and this can create a lot of new projects, jobs, impact, capitalization, everything. So this is the most important thing for us to do everything that we promised. And also you, like a community, we also want your help, maybe your recommendation, what we need to do better, your active participation in also the life of the projects. If you can help something, we were ready and open for all of yours. Okay, maybe let's read also some questions from the chat.
The question about Indian exchange.
Indian exchange. Can you recommend the Indian exchange for us? Because so we did not saw local exchange there. If we will see the good community and exchange, for sure it will be also good for us. You can send recommendation here, or we do it via our communities in chat. They will send everything to us.
Question about the roadshow. Will there be any roadshow event for marketing in special
So
occasions?
actually, we already did like quite big roadshow last year. So we visited more than 40 conferences, and we are also participated in some this year. And right now we are very selective in participation in each conference and roadshow because it costs a lot, and we need to be focused only the most effective conferences and places, and also be focused on the development right now. So we participated in some events in Korea, as I told you. So we have also events here about IO and exchanges as well.
I think there's a question about price.
Beans India exchange. Okay.
Have your contacts? with
Yeah,
this
maybe you
exchange?
have any like a contact, so we can make introduction for us, so we can also check it, or maybe provide some information about the volume users, and to also help us to make a decision. Anytime, anyway. So thank you for recommendations, and thank you for your question and support. So the session will be also available now on YouTube channel and sent via emails to all of our users. Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.